Hi, welcome to today's episode where we continue building up our reporting template for the financial statements, and we are going to add some structures, borders, and designs to our present reports to make it look presentable. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to enlarge this side. So let us merge this side, and we are going to use a formula. So we are going to use a concatenate. So what we are going to do is that we are going to present it as a trial balance as at the end of our current reporting period. So this is how it's going to be. Concatenate, then this one is a apostrophe trial balance as at. Then we add a text. Now the text is going to we are going to let the date comes in a way that we want. If you don't add the text, for instance, and then you just add this, it is going to give you a number. And the number is not what we want. We want it to come as in a form of maybe 31st December 2021 or 31 December 2021. So to do that, we need to use the formula text. Now, the text works in a way that you first bring the value, and then you bring a comma, then how you want the value to be presented. You add is it apostrophe? Yes, apostrophe, and then you dictate how you want the the number to be presented in. So here we want date, comma, we want the month in full, comma, sorry, we can choose not to bring comma, and then the year. We want it to be presented in full. Once we are done, we close it. Then we add additional bracket. Then this is how it is going to be presented. But then yet again, we don't want it in small letters. So the whole text, we are going to add the formula upper. So what this upper does is that every alphabet is going to be a capital letter. So you see, it is now presented neatly. Then the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to enlarge it. So, all right. Then what we are going to do again is that um, we can choose to add maybe our logo or something. So this is a logo I've inserted in here. Let us drag it up, and we can add the company's name, assuming we have the company's name is Future Revolutionary Technology. We bolding it. Wow, it's very beautiful. All right. So we have our debit, we have our credit, we copy and then we paste it over here. So here we can we can make it from to, right? So this one is the current year. The current year we are going to use concatenate and then text. So concatenate from, then text this, and we want it to be date, date, month, and year, then comma, to, then we also use the same text, this, and we want it to be presented in the form date, month, and then the year. All right. So we need to also add the concatenate. The upper. This one I feel lazy, so I'm going to do it all together. All right. So here we are going to do the same, except that here it is going to be reference to the D, not the E. Okay. So let us increase the size a little bit and bolden it. All right. So let us insert this. All right. So now we can add tables over here. And just add the totals here. All right. This may not be the best, but I think it's okay. So this is going to present the comparative and the current, right? Now we are coming to the statement of financial position. The totals can make it double. So we can add the summation. For the statement of financial position too, you are going to use the same trend. So we are going to use the concatenate. So here we have the notes. The notes, and here we are going to link it to the end of this period, and we are going to present it as the day, month, and year. Sorry, so to continue, like we did in the other ones, we are going to make it upper. All right. Then we are going to add the tables. All right, so we sum it. All right. So our current assets, so we can add the total formula. So it starts from this side instead. This is the current asset, and we are going to bolding it and underline it as well. Let us add a row. Undo. We are adding a row instead, so that we make this side asset. So the total asset is going to be this plus this. All right. So we can add the totals here as well. Wow, there is a mess up somewhere. Let us bring this. Let us cut it and insert it here. Okay, so now we can add the formula. All right, let us add the total. Let us copy this format and bring it to the total liabilities formatting. Then link it to this side. All right, this one is the total for the non-current liabilities. Let us link it to this side. And then we have total liabilities. This is going to be this plus this. And this one is going to be the total equity and liabilities. It is going to be this plus this, the total equity. Then we drag it to this side. All right, so we are done with our financial statement, financial performance. So like we did it for the the changes in equity, sorry, the statement of cash flows, we are going to add the deep tick borders. All right, so we are done with that. Now we are moving to our statement of financial performance, and here too we are going to merge it and use the format we used over here on it. All right, so here too we are going to use the concatenate format, statement of financial performance. For the period ended. All right, now we can't tell if the person is going to prepare it for a year or for a period. So then let us use advanced formatting. Let us use advanced formatting. This is going to be inadequate, but I feel it is going to work. So if this minus this is greater than 3 is greater than or equal to 365, then this is going to be concatenate statement of financial position for the year ended. Text this, comma, day, month, year. Other than that, then concatenate statement of financial performance for the period ended. Text this, comma, day, month, year. So let us make it upper. Oh, why is it? Okay, let us do the calculation. This minus this. It's 364. How? 1st January. Alright, let us check for this one too. 365. Why is it so? Alright, then let us peg it from 364. All right. So you see, we have it presented as statement of financial position for the year ended 31st December 2021. Okay. So now we can start formatting our financial performance, gross profit, operating profit, investment profit, finance profit, all right, profit before tax. The taxes, I think for the taxes, we can leave it as such. All right. All right. So this is just for the first step. Now the statement of changes in equity too. All right. Let us use the formatting over here to this side as well. And once we are done, we are going to use a concatenate format. This is assets. So text. All right. Okay. All right. So we come to our notes. Now we can add our net book value. So the opening net book value is going to be the sum of this side we have the cost accumulated depreciation all right. So we come to the Now, one thing we have to do too is that let us name this one. So, current from this one, we are going to name it. This is also a form of naming a range, right? So, at this side, you can name a range by putting the cursor on the cell you want to name the range, and then you go to this side and then you type in how you want it to be referred. So we are naming it CFRM, and here it is the current to CTO, and here we are going to name it comparative period from. So let us name it past period. So PFRM. So this one is the past, or comparative. Let us name it COMFRM. Okay, COFRM. I think this one is good. And this one, we are going to name it COTO. And this one is a past. So this one, we are going to name it PFRM. And this one, we are going to name it PTO, right? So bear in mind, this one is a CFRM. This one is a CO. You see that it has been changed to this side. So let us go down. We were at the netbook value. Now, so what is going to change here is the CTO. All right, and here we are going to use the CFRM minus 1. Okay, then we save it. Is it nice? I think the presentation, well, I'm not very good at designing, but I think it is okay. So we come to our revenue. Remember, this one is 1. This one is going to be 2. So this one is note 2. This one is the note 3. All right. So here we are going to have concatenate. Now this one we are not going to use concatenate. We are just going to use the text, and we are going to use the CTO, and we want it to be presented as the date, month, and the year. And we want it to be presented in the upper form. All right. Then here we are going to use the COTO, the comparative. First of all, Then we add a total to make it look nicer. Let us merge across and copy the formatting over here. All right. So we can choose the formatting, can copy the formatting and paste it here, copy it, paste it here. Now let us merge across. Do the same here as well. And now copy the total formats over here and paste it here. Let us do the addition here as well. Copy the formatting over here and paste it here. All right. Now the structure is taking form so far. In our next episode, we are going to add formulas that is going to extract the information to present it as we see over here. But before we do that, I would like to remind you to like, forward, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you.